Yes, yo, what is good, everybody? My name is C.
My name is Notion.
And welcome to episode 10 of Bad Habits Podcast. We made
episode
it
10.
Double digits. Hey. How you doing, son?
Pretty good, man. Just, humid as hell in Toronto here. Still very much summertime.
Feels that. I feel
trying to just keep it busy. And how's Montreal going?
Same shit, my man. Sweaty, humid. It's ball soup here. I'm noticing there's a bit of a delay in the Skype. I hope we're going to be okay.
There is.
So that's okay. It is
bigger than usual delay.
Yes, it is. I noticed on the intro, but as long as we'll keep it moving anyway. The audio people will have the good shit though, so don't you worry. 10 episodes,
always have
man.
Good shit, mate.
We always do. 10 episodes, kind of crazy to be honest. Like that's fucking 10 weeks.
All of a sudden we're here.
All of a sudden, boom, here we are. We out here. It's pretty wild. I'm very happy. We did well. It's dedication. Quarantine and beyond. Man's don't know.
Seriously.
Right? It's lots going on this week. It looks like there's mostly music-related stuff as opposed to, say, topics. But we're gonna be going in. I'm excited.
There's lots of new singles I
yes,
had
a
to
lot
listen
of
to as well. Not had to, but went through. A lot of new singles, not too many actual projects.
Correct. That's what I noticed too. Vast majority single. I think we've got like 3 projects from all of this. A few topics to go through because it depends. There wasn't a lot happening in the culture this week, type of thing.
No,
so I wasn't.
Mans was having a week off.
Yeah, I mean there was a couple bigger things, but like it's interesting as this kind of grows and changes over time. Like talking about. What stuff do we end up talking about? Do we go and just become like pop culture type of thing? Or we just do anything? Or we still try and keep it?
What direction do we want to take this in?
Yeah, I feel like we're just going to have to play it by ear and see what happens. But, if anyone has any thoughts on that, I would be curious to see how deep. I got a few topics here that are mostly in the culture. One thing, it was just like something crazy that happened like in the world and whatever, but I guess we'll just riff, see how it goes.
I had a bunch of screenshots of random things like music/sport related, not really. Movie and music related.
Okay.
Kind of ties in with sport, but as you're not huge on the old sporties through Maya, but yeah, I had a couple of just music related screenshots to just dabble in, be like, hey, I heard this, keep going.
Yeah.
So, like nothing really of note, but something we could just touch on.
I like that a lot. I think that's going to be the move anyway. It's kind of fun where it's like a whole bunch of different shit. I want to let people know as well, we've talked about it in the past, so a lot of podcasts have like I don't know what the job is. I guess it's like the Googler, I guess. Is that what would you call it?
It's technically like the Jamie of the Joe Rogans, like he's the producer, like
he is a producer,
everything, and he's the researcher, and so he's doing he's controlling the shots, and then he's also researching. So
well, we have I guess we sort of produce it ourselves, but we have our very own Jamie on the podcast now. Dan is in the building. Dan has his own microphone as well.
What up, Dan?
Right? What's good, my G? I don't know if the video people can hear you. Hopefully they can. But Dan is fresh off the boat from England. Moved here 3 weeks ago now?
Approaching 3 now, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was tomorrow.
Tomorrow, actually.
Yeah.
Man's fresh in it. Man's fresh.
Man's stacks fresh. Came in the middle of a pandemic. That's pretty.
Did you bring any Lucozade, fam?
Well, you guys ain't got Lucozade.
I don't think. Do we have Lucozade?
Nah. Did you bring some?
Oh,
we need some Lucozade out here, bro.
I really
we need some.
You guys already have some. I would have bought some.
God damn! What was Lucozade again? Is it like Barocca?
It's
well.
Or is it like an energy drink?
But it's kind of like Iron Brew, but not really. It's kind of
less sugar,
drink, but more soft drink. I think so, right? Clarify. Well, I don't know. What exactly is it, Dan?
Much more flavors than Iron Brew. It's like it is a fizzy drink, but then it's got like a sports range, which is all flat. But then
it's like a Gatorade fizzy drink. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like a Gatorade fizzy drink.
Gatorade fizzy
Very
drink,
similar,
but not as healthy.
No way.
Okay, so it's not the same. So Tiff's just saying.
I remember people were mixing it with clear alcohols to get smashers. So
really,
that's the way I knew it as a mixed drink. Yeah, it was in Australia. We did have it in Australia, but it wasn't popular. It's like Ribena is around, but it wasn't that huge.
Okay.
You know, kind of thing. Anyway, not to get too off topic with the juice.
Well, we need to get that Lucozade. I'm sure there's like the like what we I don't know, British lolly shops or whatever we'd call them.
Yeah.
And that would sell that type of stuff. Tiff's saying she loves Lucozade too. She was saying that Dan is not actually on the mic, but you can hear him. Is it like just hear him? So I might just have to hold.
He's in the background. It's like
you can
like
hear
when you watch
bit?
Two Bears One Cave. You can hear like a distant laugh in the background.
Okay, so I just need to move the computer across there to Dad.
Yeah,
hear
it's
that
definitely fine. You can hear him.
Is that okay? All right, good. But yes, now I want Lucozade. I actually do remember that stuff. I remember it being like in my head is like the Baraka stuff and give you like energy and shit.
I heard it being rapped about. I remember hearing some UK, like maybe some grime raps, and they talk about smashing people in the head with a Lucozade bottle because it's got a plastic wrap around it. You could gurk someone in the head and not actually smash the bottle, and then I heard that particular theme rapped about, and I thought it was fucking hilarious.
British culture.
That's actually really, really good. Well, hopefully
like
Dan doesn't...
it's a street rapper, but it was just like, I'll smash you with a Lucozade bottle, pretty much. I was like, oh, wow, it was great.
Is that an episode name right there? I'll smash you with a Lucozade bottle?
I mean, we can call it Lucozade in it.
Lucozade in it. There you go. Got it.
I mean, it's a bit lengthy otherwise.
Okay, I respect that. I love it. So if we have any questions today, instead of me or Brad, like, furiously typing away... Sorry, me and Nosh. Sorry, Govey. Furiously... Sorry, dude. I don't know why. I can't help it.
Come on, fam.
I know. I should know by now, right? 10 episodes. Instead of us typing, Dan's going to go through... Because Dan is a young, and Dan's going to give us a different perspective on some of the music, too, because he shares our...
a young whippersnapper.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Fresh. He smells as fresh. He... shares a lot of the same taste with us, but he's into a bunch of the newer stuff and just has a younger perspective. Dan's only 22, so you know he's about the Gen Z life. You know what I'm saying? About the children. You know what I mean? You know Gen Z.
You said Z instead of Z. That's the whole thing, fam.
Come on, fam. Come on now. Come on,
bro.
What the fuck?
What kind of English you talking?
Did you know that the Gen Z mans talk shit about? I don't know if we talked about this one time on the podcast, but Gen Z.
Are we a target now, dude? Are we target?
What do you mean?
Are we old to them? Are we a target?
Yeah, yes. We are the fucking boomers to these guys, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
They were making fun. There was this whole Twitter thread of mans were making fun.
I'm not fucking like a rabbit, bro. Well, I'm not making babies like a rabbit.
Oh, like a boom? Yeah, mate. Not at all. They were making fun of how millennials talk about adulting and about millennials liking and drinking wine and stuff and liking Harry Potter. I know, right? I was like...
Harry Potter?
Yeah, they were really giving shit. Yeah. They were like, go back to go and drink your wine, Stephanie, and go back to adulting and whether you're in Hufflepuff or whatever the fuck. Like, it was pretty funny.
Jesus Christ.
But I never felt... It was the first time I was like,
it's actually fuck. Gryffindor for the record, fan. Gryffindor all day. Right?
I respect it. HP gang. You know what it is.
You're a HP man?
I don't know. I'm saying Harry Potter, HP gang. I don't know. I didn't fucking do that. We went to the
Hufflepuff, fam. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, well...
I was claiming my house, bro.
I respect that.
House.
I was just repping Harry Potter as a whole. I couldn't be specific.
Okay, fine.
You know what? We went to the fucking...
set claiming.
Yeah, take that kind of podcast. We were...
Come on now, settle down.
We went to Warner Brothers in LA in 20... No. Tiff and I and Adriana in 2017. Yeah. And they had the Harry Potter world thing, and... They had this like living sorting hat, and they're like, "Oh, do you want to do it and see what you're?" I'm like, "I'm good, fam."
Yeah. Where'd you get sorted, fam?
I declined. We all declined. You know what I'm saying?
You declined? Oh, God damn it! Was the line long, or did you just not about that life?
I'm just not about that life. I'm not a child. So maybe, but that's why I was more offended at the.
Would have been fun for a giggle.
It probably would have been, but the Gen Z man's making fun of us doing it, and I specifically just for me because I intentionally declined it. I thought it was sort of funny that's what they were giving a shit about. So it made me feel fucking old.
You should wear knee-high socks,
right? And just like the dad socks and like the New Balance and like mismatched like Adidas shorts and a Nike T-shirt and like a hat from like the plumber. You know the guys who wear like the fucking like random
free ones from the cases of beer you buy, the shit beers.
Well, them too. There's a classic. They're real badly made dad.
There's a fucking heaps of those. The hockey night in Canada beanies. They're in every Budweiser case. Every fucking drongo that shops at the beer store cops one of those in Toronto for sure.
Have you going?
It's a thing.
You should have.
Toronto people know.
They know what's up.
Anyway, bogans out here.
They're out of control.
Yeah.
All right. So topics. We're
going news or we're going music first? We're going to go random news or we're going to go...
Yeah, let's go the random news first. I think we should keep the music towards the end. So let's go to the news. I've only got three things, so let's just bounce back and forth and see what's popping.
All right, you go first.
All right, so this is the one topic that isn't for the culture. This is just something I want to see if it's interesting to y'all. Did you happen to see... Okay, and this is why I brought it up, actually, because you, Notion Baby, at notionbaby.com, just... Hi, how you doing? You just purchased a sofa from Wayfair.
I did, sir.
Did you see the
I just saw
the shit on Twitter?
Nah, I just saw in the notes that you wrote. I was like, what the fuck, bro? So I'm going to have to get a refund still. Is that what's going on?
No, keep your couch. It's fire. But this is the most, like, fucked up shit I've ever seen. And, like, look, we've talked about this before. My whole sleeve here is about conspiracy stuff. But I'm not... back when I got into it, it was 2003. And it was more left-wing sort of hippies and sort of just people outside of society. It wasn't like it is now. Now it's turned into this alt-right conservative craziness. And I can't fucking stand it. Rochelle is giving the laughing. I'm not sure if she's laughing at us talking shit or at the Republicans there. But, okay, she's laughing at the topic. She's fucking
probably
wow.
Scaling it
All right, so check
pocket.
this out, bro. Like, I saw it, and then I told Tiff, and we watched a bunch of videos on it. We were just like, what? So, point being is that, like, it's very much a conspiracy thing, but this is so legit. Like, they can't just brush this under the table. So, somebody found a bunch of items on Wayfair that was, say, like a pillow that was worth $50 a bit, like a couch pillow that was worth like $50, or a cabinet, like a small little bedroom wardrobe that's probably worth $500 to $1,000 normally, and they were priced it in the 10,000, like 12,999 or something like that. And there were a whole bunch of them. There were the same products that were all named differently and priced extremely ridiculous, and they were
names.
They were named after missing children. Every single one of them.
Fuck off.
So basically, what we think, what the theory is that
people are going to buy them.
That's how they sell. They child sex traffic via public means, which also launders
public
money.
Internet.
But it launders money because it allows the transaction to be real, to go through a real business. It's just a couch or a pillow or a cabinet doesn't get sent out. They get
bro.
to the kids. And then there was another one where if you bought this specific couch, a lady showed that the name that popped up at auto-filled in the when you put your name for the delivery was a no other details. It was just another missing child's full name, first and last. All of the other ones had either a first or a last name of the missing children, and people were doing screen caps of each of them. So either there's somebody inside the company who's running the ring and they've got access to it. That's a very, very big thing to let go through it. Which is probably unlikely. The CEO, apparently, and now I'm probably going to fuck this up, but he has ties to different organizations that are known to be shady. Like something through Bill Gates and something through some other companies that have known to do some fuck shit with.
Yeah, Bill Gates ain't doing too good lately either. He's in the spotlight for some fuck shit.
Yeah.
People are like, cluing into him because he's, especially his wife's companies.
Yeah, there's definitely some crazy stuff going on. Whether it's if you're really deep into it and you think of the microchips and vaccinations or some other stuff, either way, whatever the Rochelle or Tiff or someone, if I miss anything, let me know. But basically, like that's really what this is. It's really, really scary.
Insane,
it's so crazy. The more you look into it, think about how that could happen in such a big company. Like, how could it possibly happen? And I never thought about it because I didn't really. When people say words like child sex trafficking, it's so vague. It's like when people say, "Oh, like sexual assault." Like it means nothing. Like, tell me what they did.
Right. That could be a touch on a forearm, for example.
Thank you.
With the sexual assault.
And I saw someone say some dude just went up to her at an event and just grabbed her tit because she said she looked good and that, and she kept saying when he assaulted me. Now, it's not invalidating it, but when people say assault or sex trafficking,
like a strike. Assault
assault is
like
a punch in the face
on purpose. Yeah. That was a grope. A grope is an assault, but a grope is invading personal space. Anyway, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it doesn't evoke any emotion.
That's
because
crazy.
If someone say I was assaulted, it should have been like when they groped me or when they blah blah blah. So I feel like if you just say child sex trafficking, I'm like, off. I don't know what that means. Well, when I say I don't know what it means, it doesn't paint a picture in my head. When you actually,
too broad. It's too broad of a stroke.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this was the other thing. So Rochelle just brought this up. Apparently, when you search the SKU numbers, they link to Russian pages that show the girls, and I saw the link. So I didn't search them, but if
Whoa,
you search,
I just read that. Oh
yeah,
my god!
if you actually search them, of course you don't want to do that on your computer, but it brings these Russian pages of all these young girls that are like 4 to 6 years old in little bikinis and stuff playing outside.
Yeah,
very good. So think about that. The SKU number of a product links to that. They're all named after, but exclusively after missing children. And then on top of that, so there's other shit, and this is something else that blew my mind, that there's a symbol, there's an international symbol for these pedo fucks. So if, I can't remember which one, but say it was like, so to say that I like a logo for all your interests. So if you like little boys, it was like a swirl. If you like boys in general, it was like a triangle, like a labyrinth type of thing. And that's the only two that I saw. And they had those logos on the products. Like they were built into the product. It was fucking crazy. Like it's
code and it's like, this is where...
Yeah, so you don't even... Exactly, so you don't even have to... All of these things. So that was that one thing. Look, I didn't look it up, of course, to see. Rochelle's saying it's all taken down now, though. So the logos, the SKU thing, every single one named after a missing child. I mean, you know, doesn't take much to add that up. Like, that cannot possibly be a glitch. The company put out a statement saying that it was...
That's a little too involved. That's insane.
It was one of those like non-statements where like they say nothing. They have this big thing with all of these words, but it really says nothing. So it was just the most like craziest shit I'd personally ever seen in a year or a time that we're living in where everything is fucked up, where nothing really makes any sense. Particularly in the States, but you know, everywhere, everything is weird. None of us have lived through anything like this before. That was just like all of it coming to the surface, and like that's what people do. And when you actually see that, and you're like, "Fuck, that's probably how people pay for that." You know, when kids go missing, of course they're taken by these rings, or a lot of kids are taken by these rings, and then that's how they would sell them. I mean, it just makes so much sense. It's actually evil genius.
It's so pig worthy. Oh my god, man.
That's what Rochelle's saying.
Yeah,
that
evil
Wayfair,
genius, you're right.
Yeah, and Wayfair was saying that they're industrial cabinets and they're bigger than the other cabinets. That's why they're so expensive. That was the biggest crock of shit because they weren't anything crazy. They weren't that. It wasn't even close to what they were. And if you think about that's how much, if someone's going to abduct a child, like would that probably, I don't know, but I would imagine that sum of money, that 12, 13, 14, 15 grand would make sense that they would rent them out for or whatever, like pimp them out, which is essentially what it is. It's just like prostitution, but forced and children
minors
with perverts.
Yeah, it's fucking...
Because they're people that have to do this in this dark way. It's just, anyway, that was like a terrible thing. That's, once again, not culture stuff, but I just thought I'd bring it up because it was mind-blowing.
Fuck. So I wouldn't be buying from them anymore. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro. I think it couldn't be any more possibly cancelled, so you kind of got your catch at the right time. As in, like, just before this shit went down.
It was a little while ago, like, it was a month ago at least, but at the same time, that was obviously still going on, so I feel like a piece of shit.
No, you're good. I mean, obviously,
I'll be shopping there anymore, mate.
No, same. And I only heard good things about them. If we ever need furniture, I would definitely
it was alright so far, fuck.
So that was a bit deep to start it off with, so I'll let you bring the mood up a little bit.
Yeah, dark and stormy. Well, fuck, Kanye's not running for president anymore. Let's just go right back to music. Fucking, he said it was reportedly a bipolar episode. Did you see this?
No, I didn't. Who said this?
So Hip Hop DX posted that on Thursday, July 9th, alleged sources of the Chicago native told both TMZ and People he's currently suffering from an episode related to his bipolar disorder that impacted things he said in the last week. So, yeah, so it's all, speculation, but they're saying he's just like, and I also heard that he was too late to apply for stuff and all sorts of things for his run. So, and we also mentioned it last week that it's probably a press run because he's got an album coming.
Yeah.
But that just popped up on Thursday. I saw it Thursday night, so it was on Thursday that they posted that. So that was like, okay. The thing where I think it's weird because like he's Yeezy brand is worth like over $1 billion.
I thought it was 3. He's
got enough money. Why the fuck would he want to be like
why would you want to be a president? It's a lot of work.
He's already got I found the thing I follow this account called Business Ideas 365. It's a UK thing, and it has Kanye's breakdown net worth, which is also where I got the over $1 billion for Yeezy stock price. He's got so much fucking money, dude. Why the hell would he want to go to run for president?
No, you're right.
There's nothing there.
No.
He's got, multiple billions, and he's just chilling. So like, it just doesn't even make sense.
Did they say why Kim retweeted it? Because she retweeted it with the American flag emoji, and it seemed people were shitting on her, saying that she's enabling him and that he's bipolar and stuff. But this was before I still hadn't seen anything that they admitted that it was a bipolar episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking
Interesting.
Speculation shit, mate.
Fascinating.
That was that. What else did I have that was cool?
Do you know what? Give me 1 second. Let me go to my next one because that is actually on topic. Dan, do you mind bringing up Chance the Rapper's... Oh, no, that's perfect. We'll just go back just because this is actually about the same topic. Chance the Rapper's tweet about Kanye.
Chance tweeted some shit?
Yeah, so today everyone's piling on Chance. I just want Dan to read it out because I should have had it ready.
Up for him?
Yes. So basically Chance tweeted about...
Yeah, boys.
Yes, he said, like, basically he was saying anyone who doesn't support Kanye but supports Joe Biden is a racist. It was the context of what he was saying.
Oh.
I'm not sure if it'd be an
I didn't even know anything
Twitter
about
itself,
Joe Biden, bro. Like, I don't even know what the deal is. Was he, like, what's his deal?
So you know who he was the vice president to Obama?
For Obama, yeah.
Right.
So he's still in the game. I
He's,
just don't follow politics.
Yeah. No, fair enough. We just do, I don't know why, it just happens to pop up in who I follow on Twitter and the shit we watch on YouTube and stuff. It always comes up. So he basically, Biden seems like a not. It
is he cool or not? Basically,
no, he's like.
Break it down. Is
he
cool
better? Is he going to be? Is he going to be better than Trump? For sure. Is he going to be much better? Probably just less racist. No. That's mainly it.
Fucking hell.
It was if you look for
Old
Chance
and
Joe
period.
Biden.
Chance,
yeah, Chance Joe Biden Kanye on Twitter specifically though.
Okay.
Rochelle is doing the old face palm emoji here. Yeah, so basically everyone was saying that Chance is like just really, really dumb because he is making it seem like people aren't voting for Kanye because they're racist, but people are saying that it's bad that Kanye is running in the first place because it's like what you were saying before, it's enabling somebody who's mentally ill. It's super crazy. What is that it?
Yeah, he has quite a few tweets.
So there was one main one where he said like it was just text. He didn't retweet something. He was like, the fuck did he say? Maybe he deleted it in the end then. But he said like, oh, I know why. If y'all wouldn't consider voting for Kanye instead of like, I trust Kanye. I don't trust Biden or something like that. And we're like, and it comes back to what you're saying as far as like, the dude's got it's a job. He's got no proven experience with any of this stuff. Now he's saying he doesn't support Trump, and then now these people are coming out saying that
I've got a few tweets here.
All right, run that.
I finally got the answer now. I understand. You guys trust Biden more than you trust Kanye. I think I understand why. I just don't feel the same way. And then he continues to... He replies to some random Twitter account, not even verified, saying, are you more pro-Biden or anti-Kanye? And why? I get that you want to reply that you just want to get Trump out, but this hypothetical scenario where you're facing Trump, can someone explain why Biden would be better? And then Kanye basically tweets a video which has got song lyrics for his mum.
Yes, he did a new single today, which we're going to talk about after, called Dahn.
Chance basically quote tweets that and says, and you're going to try and convince me to vote for Biden. Shake my fucking head. So
okay. So that's pretty bad. Thank you, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, so like Chance is really fucking up with that. What is Tiff says Dan is a fancier sounding Jamie. Jamie's over. Jamie's cancelled.
Fancy.
We're done with Jamie.
Yeah, peace.
Rochelle says I love his accent.
Three funny accents. Everyone loves.
Look at that.
It.
It's out
no
of
one's
control.
Gonna understand any of us.
I would imagine that Dan is way funnier.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be able to educate people on the difference between Aussies and Englishmen, and we're gonna squash it every episode because people that listen to us will go, "Oh, he's fucking English, and these cunts are Aussie."
Yes.
And they'll be like, "Oh, I get it now."
Exactly.
It's gonna help everyone. So thanks for coming on board, Dan. Big up. That's crazy.
Appreciate you, man. It's good. It's actually hilarious. Can you imagine me, Dan, and Tiff going out in Montreal in French land and the three of our ridiculous accents? No one understands anything. It's just a whole shit show.
I can't.
It's fucking wild.
Perfect.
So that was what's up. So basically, it's like right now everyone's saying fuck Chance. Look, we've already talked about it before. I'm not a big fan. Seems like a nice guy, a bit of a dick though. Poor decisions. Standing up for his friend, I get it, but like this same time, bro. It's not. It's not the one. It's not the one.
Yeah.
I defer to you. Run that. Next.
Basically, I was just going to talk about that. I was going to talk about it last week, but we just had a bunch of shit and got sidetracked, and it was really short. Basically, the Mike Tyson biopic is moving forward, and Jamie Foxx is going to be Mike Tyson.
Yes, I saw he's jacked now or something. He didn't show like his.
He's getting like bigger. He's ready to get. He's filling in, and like I just think he's going to body that shit, like the lisp and everything. He's going to like really do a good job.
Did you see? I swear I saw a
Jamie's
clip.
a good impersonator.
Yes, not even good. He's arguably the best, as they say in Australia, the best.
Same with Jay Farrow as well. Who's also one of the best cunts going as far as impressions go. Those two could go head to head and have a whole special by themselves. Those two blokes just did impersonations each side. They can have like a whole season of shows
easily. Did you see? I remember. I don't know if it was Fox, but there was somebody. I think it was Jamie Foxx. And he was explaining the difference between the way people make fun of Mike Tyson's voice to the way he actually speaks. And he was, I swear it was, because he's like it's an art to him and a science.
He's intelligent as fuck.
He's figured it out. And
it breaks it the hell down.
Yeah, it's a great fucking clip. I'm pretty sure it was him. I don't know if it's him on Rogan or something, but anyway, yes, I think that's going to be fantastic whenever that drops. Like, I'm excited for that because he'll be authentic to it.
And maybe it was from Rogan because he did do a Rogan episode recently, so it probably was from that. It was a few hours long.
Yeah, of course. So it would be in that. But I just remember him like breaking it down in such a scientific way. I've never heard anyone break down. He was like, I think he was comparing, it was like someone to Kermit the Frog. Maybe it was Mike Tyson to Kermit the Frog, or like 50 Cent to some accent that or impersonation that he does, and showing the difference. And like, okay, so see how I do this Kermit, and then I just add the lisp, then there's Mike Tyson. It was something along those lines.
Wow, it's like blending impersonations.
Rochelle is asking, have you ever watched Mike Tyson Mysteries? I have not. Have you?
Yes, I have. It's an animated series. It's fucking hilarious. I'm pretty sure Roro put me onto that one.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. It's basically like Scooby-Doo, and he goes around and solves mysteries, and he's like, and it's his voice, and he's taking the piss out of himself. It's
he's actually
delicious. Like, it's fucking hilarious. The cunt's like, it's a cartoon. It's literally like Scooby-Doo, but Mike Tyson, and he's just every sort of like, alliteration with S's in it, the whole sentence, it's just all S's. just to fuck with this list. It's so funny.
What does it say?
Really do a good job.
That's amazing. Does it say something there?
The actual description is, do you ever wonder what it would be like if Mike Tyson were to solve mysteries as Scooby-Doo does? It's literally the same animation style.
Oh, yeah?
Same thing. Just with Mike Tyson, and it's pretty highly rated, 8.1 on IMDb.
God damn, that's amazing.
Very funny. That's cool. I'm glad I gave it an accurate description then, because I've only seen like literally 2 episodes, I think. Yeah.
Okay, that is hilarious. I love it. Okay, so Tyson, that's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good one.
Definitely give it a view. It's solid lulz right there.
Okay, I'm excited. It's definitely like you can get mashed up and put that bitch on. Boom, boom.
You would get mashups.
Did you have other stuff? I'm
looking through my phone
arsenal
right now. I only had T.I. was challenging 50 Cent to a versus and doesn't care if he brings Dr. Dre and Eminem. That was 2 weeks ago, and I just didn't talk about it last week.
C50 clowned him. He said he showed a Crime Stoppers video of T.I. snitching on people or participating in something along those lines. Like the man is the petty god. Ain't nobody pettier than 50.
What? Did you see what 50 did about the Ja Rule thing? Is that what we're talking about?
No. He did it to T.I.
Ja Rule was like... Okay, so 50 put on his Instagram, Ja Rule did an ad for a Greek restaurant.
Okay.
And he's like, it's basically a green screen. He's like, full body, chops off at his knees of Ja. There's, green screen of like the pizza joint. And he's trying to say like fucking tzatziki and all this bunch of desserts and shit, like dolmades and all the other like Greek desserts and shit you'd buy. He can't say fucking anything of it. And as he messes them up and he's super hood about it. Also, he's acting, but he's doing Greek ads for restaurants. And 50's like, don't make sure you don't diss me, fam, because you can be doing Greek ads at the local spot. Blah, blah, blah. He's just rinsing. He's a demon. He's a savage.
Yeah, he's like the guy nobody troll like
So
him.
that was really funny. He was rinsing him.
That's
The fact that he just posted on his Instagram, like, look what I can do to people. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So
intense.
50's a bit savage.
He's the biggest savage of all
That's
time.
all I had for the tea.
For that, I had the only other one I had was the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett thing. Did you see that?
Oh, that yeah, I did a little bit, not all of it. So break that down. So she was smashing someone else.
So you know August Alsina? Are you familiar with him?
No, I don't know now.
Okay, so I knew about him
from. But I don't know what he does. Is he like a Jarquise?
He's like a Chris Brown.
Does he do music?
Yeah, he's like a R&B singer, exact same shit as Chris Brown. I knew about him from Jacob. He put me onto him like 5 or 6 years ago, like a while ago. It was cool. It's not really like my jam, so I didn't go hard on listening to it. But I was familiar with his stuff. So he went an interview with Angela Yee on her podcast with Lip Service, and he was talking about that he had a relationship with her for years, and Will gave them his blessing.
The all clear or something.
Yes. And was pretty forthright about it and said that that was the love of his life type shit. And then of course Jada was like, I have you know how she has the red table talks, I think it's called.
Yeah, the red table show. Yeah.
So she was like, I have to take myself to the red table or something like that. Like super dramatic about it. So then they did a 12-minute version of the show. I've only watched clips before. I've never watched the whole thing. But it was her and Will only. Normally it has Willow and her mother.
Saw some screenshots of that. Yeah, they have the whole all the sisters. Yeah, all the gals.
Correct. And Will was just getting
whole squad
clowned because he like essentially came across like a cuck with this situation. So there was sort of, and she was mad vague about it, like super vague, like frustratingly vague about it. And she was saying
that's where the old entanglement was like. What
the entanglement that was
the
where she kept calling it an entanglement, and then that became Erykah Badu is releasing incense called Entanglement now, like next month.
No fucking way.
It's like called Badu's Pussy 2 Entanglement because it's actually the incense is supposed to smell like her pussy. Dead ass.
That sounds pretty.
So man's gonna cop for sure.
Man's gonna cop that. So you get it for me. You get it for me for Christmas. I'll get it for you for Christmas.
Yeah, bam, bam, bam. You know how it go. Yeah,
Phyllis thing.
You know what I'm saying? And Tiff is saying yes, and then Will said they launched into an interaction. So like none of them would just say we had a relationship or we were fucking for a while or whatever. Yes, and Rochelle's saying the best part is the memes now. Gold, and the memes are hilarious.
The memes are pretty funny, yeah.
Like
I've seen a bunch of those. I kind of understand it because of that.
Yes, and Will's like face was looking like mad sad about everything.
Yeah, I've seen those ones. They caught him on the Jordan crying fucking.
Correct. So they're saying that way he was doing. He was like, and it felt like I want to see. We watch this body language guy on YouTube, and I tagged him on YouTube on Instagram because he said you leave the comments and he sees them on. He's got 400,000 subs on YouTube, but he's got like 4,000 followers on Instagram, so you can tag. And he liked my thing, so I was like, "Yo, I want to see you do one on the Will and Jada because I want to see him show if they were lying because it kind of feels like they were. Or she was boosting. Staged. She was trying not staged, just like Will was trying. He was like, "We were broken up. I was done with your ass or whatever," but he seemed like he was bullshitting, even though they're both actors. It just didn't seem like he meant it. Genuine. Which is why he looked sad in some of the stuff. So basically, like she left him or they broke up or whatever, or had a break, and then she was off fucking this young dude who was supposed to be a friend of Jaden's, and they were supposed to help him because they kept saying he was sick. And then they were together for a while, and then I guess August got vexed about it because that was like his childhood crush or whatever. And then she's smashing him, and he's nothing to her, right? He's just some young dude or whatever, getting her like thing on. So it was just an interesting situation. By far, the memes were the best, but the way they explained it was just ridiculous. So Entanglement's that new. So people are like,
okay, all right. So that's the next EP from you too. We do a little.
Yep, I think we're gonna do Entanglement. Maybe we call the episode Lucozade Entanglements. Lucozade, there you go.
Jesus Christ, that's pretty good. That's pretty broad. That lets people know what.
I feel like that covers like some the wide variety of what's popping. But either way, it was pretty funny. It's a little bit more on the gossip side than like the culture stuff, but it went pretty hard on Black Twitter. They were loving it. So I enjoyed the memes. I enjoyed the shit talking. I love everybody just changing their names to something to do with entanglements. It was in true like Smith family fashion. They all just talk kind of not in circles, but just like unnecessarily large words or talk around things. So shit was pretty entertaining. I enjoyed it. It probably won't last too much longer the way things go. But so that was all the topics that I had. Did you have any others?
That's it, mate.
That's it.
Gunzo.
All right, music
Talk
time.
about them tunes.
Talk about them rap songs. So, all right, let me see what's popping here. So, like we were saying, tons of singles this week, eh? Like versus.
Yeah, listen to all those.
You checked all the singles. All right, let's just run from the top of the list. Snoh Aalegra's new single, "Dying for Your Love." Snoh is the queen. I love her. She's amazing.
Amazing.
It looked like it was interesting because it looked when she presented it on
weird.
social. She had it was one of those old jewel cases, like as if it's an album with the clear thing on the side. So it looked like it was an album. So everyone thought that's what it was, but it was a single and it slapped. It was classic Snoh shit. I felt really heavy.
Yeah, classic shit. There's lots of product placement. Obviously, they have that in, as you get bigger and shit, man's got to pay the bills.
Of course.
That was the initial thing that stood out to me. It was super, lots of Asian vibes in the video, lots of electronic stuff. And
I didn't watch the video.
Stuff, which is not usually... Oh, sorry. Yeah. So the video threw me the fuck off. Song is jamming.
Oh, so the video wasn't great. Song slaps.
Get to. Video was okay. It's fine. She does a thing. She does a couple of, little jigs that doesn't look that comfortable, but she pulled it off. But there's lots of the electronic Tokyo, neon sign vibes in there. A lot of cute little kitties and shit in it. Maybe she's trying to break the Japanese markets or the Asian markets, which is probably a good fucking move because that'd work well for her. Okay. That video looks like she's ready to break in Asia.
Okay.
As a whole.
Interesting.
But the song is smooth as shit. Not as lovey-dovey, but fairly generic, and I thought it was good. And the looks of the video... I hate listening to... If you tell me to listen to a tune, usually I just listen to I'll pick the audio version and just sit down and listen to it. But this one, that's what came up first, so I clicked the video. So occasionally that ruins it for me. And if I'd heard the song first, I would have had a whole bunch more notes on the song. What the video was like, what's the marketing thing behind this? Song's chill, but what's going on here? It was weird. But cool.
Okay, I have to check for that. Yeah, she's looking good.
So,
okay, all right, I'm just trying some different shit. Either way, it slaps.
Out here.
This one was actually someone, I don't know the artist, Sandel or Sandel with They. And I think we talked about They last. Yeah. And I was like, I thought that was just coincidence.
I think it's Sandel maybe.
Yeah.
But, that was nice vibes for sure.
Yeah.
I like that more than the Snoh joint because the Snoh joint was a little slower. This one was, this was great. I like They, period.
Yeah.
Sick. Got some good shit. So you put me onto them when they were getting big on SoundCloud.
Yes.
And...
It's probably
pretty much
3 years
just
ago?
kind of slowly dabbled. Yeah, followed them from there. So solid
really
shit.
cool.
I like that one.
Yeah, I'm hoping that.
What was the song called?
Nobody Else. Sorry, I should have said that.
Nobody else.
Cool. I was hoping. Sorry, that the fact that this was the second or third week in a row with new music, that maybe that means there's an album coming soon. That's usually how they do it. So we shall see.
Okay.
So that slapped. Your man's Russ came back again with another joint. This is his second or third week in a row.
Give Up, was that what it was called?
Give Up, yeah. It was more like the sing-songy vibe, and the last week was the rappity rap vibe.
Yeah, that was not bad R&B joint. Drake-ish, I dig it. Don't hate it at all. I'm glad it was as short as it was because it was kind of like I could just deal with the switch up, but the song was short. There was no, it was just in and out. So that was cool. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
nothing to stand out, but
Russ is consistently cool. I fucks with him, but it's like you gotta have you need him in smaller doses. I think that's all.
True.
This is my favorite.
Cudi and M joint.
Okay, yes, let's talk about that one. What do you think? Which is called.
Oh, sorry, did I jump ahead?
Yeah, there was one more before that. But that's okay. It was called The Adventures of Moodman and Slim Shady, which is lengthy. It was cool.
Yeah, dude. I saw the artwork on Instagram probably a week ago, maybe.
Yes.
Or whenever a day or two after it came out. And I looked like someone made a joke cover and said, look, what's coming? And then it's the actual real one. I was like, oh, that's kind of whack. All right, cool. Listen to it. Not a huge Cudi fan, but he's okay. Cudi was boring on this song. Eminem too. The writing was lazy, especially from Eminem. Didn't really raise any eyebrows, except for the bad lines.
He did the George Floyd and the Ahmaud Arbery shouts and stuff like that, which was kind of cool.
That was the only cool part. It sounded like Eminem was laying a rough or a reference. It sounded like he wasn't
no energy or whatever
recording that. Yeah,
Interesting.
little monotone for what he usually does. Wasn't as dynamic, and nothing really would stand out. To be honest, I'm being really harsh because you know how Eminem can be. So
Yeah, no,
that's my
that's what he signed up for.
harsh critic feedback.
Okay.
Overall, meh.
Yeah, I agree. I listened to it twice too. Huge. Yeah, it's large. No, all
Yeah, I
lowercase.
skipped back and listened to Eminem's parts twice. I didn't go back to Cudi's.
No,
so I just wanted to make sure there's anything good. So it was very lazy compared to what Eminem usually does.
Yeah.
And he was on the track for fucking 2/3 of the song. So
yeah, it was a long verse like he always does. So I guess it's a good look for Cudi to work with him, but you know, people fuck with him. I feel like it's like a certain type of individual loves Kid Cudi. People have been through some shit, and like
you
it
have a
seems
few,
like he saved
few
people's
friends I used
lives.
to, you know. Yeah, I just have a few people I used to work with that like him, and it's just like it definitely is a certain kind of man that like Cudi.
Yeah,
and that's cool.
Yeah, man.
Out here.
Daps for them.
What were you going to bring up before?
This
I
was my
jumped in with that.
yes. Just the one before, which was on this list in no particular order. Kaytranada and Lucky Daye dropped a single called "Look Easy." It is my song of the week. It is so fire. Fuck man, I ran that back enough times.
My favorite.
Yeah, man, it's the jam. It's a summer bop.
I haven't heard Lucky Daye on enough dance tracks. That totally works.
Yeah.
He has a very nice voice. It was mixed so well. It wasn't very harsh in the high ends. It kind of was a little under the beat, hug shit. You kind of like the beat is the forefront, and then there's dope lyrics, and obviously you can hear him. But it's just the way it was mixed is exceptional. That's how they roll. It's the kind of song I'd drive like 200 k's an hour on the Gardner at like midnight.
Yeah, it's
to this.
Slap
this is like very smooth. It had that like really snappy production, like 4 on the floor kicks and little like it's fucking sick.
Yeah, man.
Classic Kaytranada, but
classic Kaytranada.
He really made. I don't know if they. I would like to know if they actually did that song together in the same studio or they did remote sending files because it sounds like they were in the same joint together and they were like, "Hey man, singing like this."
I mean, they could have done some like remote production. They'd been on Zoom together or something if they were recording separately.
In like a session, yeah, that would.
Yeah.
It just feels like it was in person thing. I think it's really meshed as well. I'd like Lucky Daye on dance tracks.
Yeah, same. I want to hear more of it. I'm here for it. There's something we actually didn't have. Rochelle just said her had a single called "Do to Me." I actually didn't see that at all.
Do to Me, yeah. I don't know. I mean, heard a little snippet on Instagram, but I didn't actually hear the whole song. I didn't go back to that. I got urged to listen to that by Roro there. I didn't. So sorry, love.
You're fucking up, mate. Fucking up.
I'm fucking up left, right, and center here, bud.
I miss it. I don't know why. I follow her. Normally that would come up in all my release radar and all the new shit on Spotify. Spotify let me down, fam. God damn it.
Oh, come on, bro.
Trash ass.
What are you paying for, bro?
Right?
Come on.
Fuck. All right, I got a couple EPs now. Summer Walker.
Yeah, I didn't catch those.
Didn't you that? Summer Walker, Life on Earth. Yeah, she's cool. That one was.
Is it all R&B? Like, I mean, obviously R&B. Is it all relationshipy? Like, I'm sad about stuff.
Not really sad about stuff. She had a couple good features on there, which were cool. Could you check the features, Dan? It was Summer Walker. The EP is called Life on Earth. Oh, you man, Sean come through. What a do, fam. Almost missed you guys with this week, mate. You caught it. You ain't messing around. Yeah, the features. I think I forgot. I just can't off the top of my head. I forgot. There was some good folks. It was cool. It didn't move me a lot. It was more. I liked their last album more. It was maybe I got to listen to it a few times, and maybe I'll soak it up, and it's kind of just vibes. Who she got on there?
She's got Party Next Door. And,
Party Next Door. That's it.
I don't know this artist, but No1 Noah.
Yeah, no. It's like No1 Noah or something. He was on like 2 or 3 joints. Parties all.
Right.
And who?
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
It was in 5 songs.
Only 5, yeah. Okay, it's a 5-song EP. Overall, though, it's cool. I feel like if you love Summer Walker, I think you'll be all over that shit. It would be nice, easy.
Okay.
The other one who I really, really liked was Baby Rose. Are you familiar with her?
I'm
you guys
not.
know that? No? She is fucking great. She's got a very unique voice. I don't even know how to describe it. It's strange, but in a sick way. It's just a really weird tone.
She did a Tiny Desk concert. I have seen her.
Would have, yes.
And she also did a
Colours
episode.
Yep,
I've seen both of those joints. Okay,
yes.
Sorry, my bad. I have.
How would you describe that voice for those who haven't heard her? It's like this, I don't want to compare it to this, but it's kind of like a Kermit the Frog. I don't keep bringing him up again. It's twice in one episode. That like some sort of strange tone to the voice. That seems almost like she's like it's not real.
Putting it on. Yeah.
Yeah. Rochelle saying
It's
she's
very
fire.
nasal. It's very nasally,
Maybe that's why I'm
and
thinking that. Yeah.
occasionally like. I
Yeah.
don't know. She does. It's very nasally and maybe throaty, how she's singing, but it's operatic. She's trilling a lot. It's very like, like I can't even mimic. It's
Yeah.
bad. Shouldn't do that. Anyway, it's it's very classical. It's very proper.
So
very nasally.
Yes, but it works so well. And so this one was called Are you even? No, sorry, I'm sorry. It's called Golden Hour. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic.
Right. Googs that right now.
Yeah, she went
There
hard
it
with
is.
that one. Just exactly the type of sort of, not necessarily slow jams, but just like, just great R&B, neo soul type shit. Fantastic. Probably my favorite release this week. Aside from the favorite single was the Lucky Daye Kaytranada, and the favorite project was definitely this one.
Yeah,
Really
it was
enjoyed
so
it.
fire.
Really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, the Sorry, go for it.
Now go. Do you have one, or do you want to just go for keep following the list here?
Keep bombing through, mate.
Well, this one I thought you might have some more to say than me. Did you hear Black Thought? He dropped a new single called Thought versus Everybody.
I did.
What are your
I mean, shit.
thoughts?
That whole series, okay, that series seems like he's just thrown together some shit. Like the beat on this particular one was blick. The Stream of Thought Volume 1, like some of the beats were like 2 out of 5 are cool. Like he's just not picking the right production. I don't know who has the last say on that shit, but it feels like he's copying and pasting verses on shit. So on this particular Black Thoughts versus Everybody, is that what it's called?
Just called Thought
I have my
versus
notes.
Everybody. Kind of like the Detroit.
Thought versus Everybody, right?
Yeah, like the Detroit
Gotcha.
versus Everybody.
So
shit.
I felt the beat was bleak in particular, but it was a standard Black Thought flow. It was solid. It was great, but it sounds like it could go harder over another beat or those raps for something else, and they're just kind of like, oh, this kind of fits. It's like, what some rappers do in the booth here, like, but like he had some good bars in it, and his flow was absolutely solid. I'm kind of like nitpicking because I adore this man. He's like literally one of my favorite MCs
Top five,
in the history of people that have touched a fucking pencil. So that's why I'm being like,
nah, man.
like. I felt like, the beat wasn't good enough, and he could have gone over another beat, and the raps would have translated a little better. So it was okay. The Kaepernick line was sick, where he says, Kaepernick was an activist, y'all in fear of the kneeler, and it's just like,
That's it.
it's just cool. Anyway, he goes hard on a couple of the things. That was all I had to say about it, really.
Hashtag bars. Tariq the God.
Hashtag bars.
Love that one. Like, I love
true.
the bars anyway. This was an interesting one. Warren G, who I fucked with heavy in like 1993 or 4.
Yeah, we grew up on Warren, didn't we,
Yeah,
mate?
we sure did. And he did a single with Ty Dolla Sign.
G-Funk
So it was
era.
like such a strange pairing. It's called And You Know That. It works pretty well. Like, he still has that same
I think it worked
flow
excellent.
from back in the day. But I enjoyed it. The hook was great. And it was like, it kind of like, oh, fuck, all right, fam, you still got it. Like, he's got a cool voice and
That's
a
good.
cool like swag about it, even though like he's kind of nursery rhyming with the raps. He always had been because he's primarily a producer.
Yep.
But it was just, I don't know.
Good cadence. That's why it worked.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciated the fact that he even bothered to do a song with someone like Ty, and that it just worked.
So new, yeah.
Yeah, it was very cool.
And even though Ty isn't like the newest, it was still cool. I thought it was a good West Coast style beat. It had a nice vibe on it. That was definitely fitting. Warren's raps were good. He had his classic pauses, which I know you hate.
Yeah, I don't like those.
in general, technically speaking, rap wise, but Warren does that well. He does like kind of how Guru would kind of write. That's
actually that's a good comparison.
Yeah, word. Thanks. Ty Dolla Sign did a good job on the hook. I thought it was really fly. It really makes the song kind of, I don't know. I think I usually don't rate him highly, and he did well. He makes the song come together. It's nicely done.
Yep, agreed. It was a cool yet weird pairing. So I was happy to see that. I wonder if that means anything.
I'm glad it worked because it could have gone really left. Could have gone like, phew.
It's like, I wonder if maybe there's an album coming or something, or a project of sorts, potentially, but we shall see. We'll keep an eye on
Should just
that.
do an EP. That'd be fun, because if they have more West Coast, G-Funk slappers like that, I think it could actually work. And maybe if you get like a T-Pain on a Warren G.
Yeah, if
that'd
he
be
just gets
cool.
a whole bunch of like hook features and stuff, that'd be dope.
Maybe get a DJ Quick, a Warren G, and a DJ, You could do a T-Pain, or you could even do Manny Fresh. You can get the South and the West. You could just do all sorts of combos.
I feel like
mate.
you could
Just
make
do
it work. It'd be interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see how that goes. I fucks with that heavy.
Let's do it.
Another one, James Blake had a new single called "Are You Even Real?" Sounds like
that too.
Yeah, what do you think?
Weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I like James Blake overall. Some songs are like, oh yeah,
he's hit or miss.
Not really smacking. But this one was definitely more of a miss than a hit. Interesting vibes here. I guess I wasn't in the mood for it after all the songs we listened to, and I listened to it closely after the Kaytranada song. Actually, no, the Warren G joint. I listened to it after the Warren G joint, so it wasn't a good order to do it in. So I kind of set myself up for a bit of failure. I thought it was cool though. Like I like the vocal effects in the James's effects, because I could tell that there's certain things going on, and I was just listening for like audio, like engineering point of view. So it was cool. I thought it was interesting. I wouldn't listen to it twice.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Yeah, James Blake's always been hit or miss for me. Sean is saying Ty Dolla is hit or miss for me. The song he's on with the Marleys and Wiz is fire. I don't know if I heard that. I feel like Ty Dolla Sign is like the new. Who is he? But the new Chris Brown as far as Chris Brown with the feature.
Oh, the Ludacris.
Luda, Busta, Wayne had all been that guy. But I guess I'm thinking like Hook dude, like before Nate Dogg type of thing. Like Nate was like the man, but like I feel like everyone had a song with Chris Brown for a while there. I feel like now Ty Dolla Sign's like that dude who's just in the studio with everybody all the time. We need Hook, boom, boom, boom. Let's go. I love it. I respect it.
Out here is working.
We got back-to-back Blakes. Elijah Blake has a new single called Bad Liar. I fuck with him heavy. He was more of a writer than an artist overall. He wrote some shit for big people. I've forgotten who right now. So he's had a few like slapper singles that I thought they never really did numbers or got him huge, but overall I think he's just a great writer. He has his moments with his own songs. He's like dropped a bunch of EPs. I don't think he's ever had maybe one album, I think, from memory. Can't remember. Did you?
I don't think this song I didn't actually hear. I literally just got it up right now. I'm just having a little quick skim here.
Okay. So it's kind of like
got Crazy Contacts on.
Yeah, he's a interesting dude.
A straight jacket. Okay.
Yeah, but he's super cool. He's I really like his vibe. Typically, I feel like he's one of the better songwriter dudes that also is an artist in his own right. So not all the songwriter guys can really convert, or women can convert from like being the songwriter to actually making good music of their own for themselves, like as the artist. So I like seeing when that shit happens. So I liked it. I thought it was cool. I wonder if that means as well if he's got something else coming. Dan, did you see? Can you see on the wiki who he's written for? Does he have who he's written for there? Yeah. So I'm looking.
Keisha Cole, Rick Ross, Rihanna, and co-wrote Usher's #1 record hit,
Climax. That's
Cole, Rihanna, and Usher.
Yeah, and Rick Ross.
So he must have.
And the Rouse and the Bows.
Yeah.
Very, very random artist.
Yeah,
very big range.
Super. Yeah. Okay, I like that. So yeah, dude's pretty good.
Dude. Nice.
So he's doing some shit. I fucks with that.
Did you listen to that the YG song?
Yes, Swag.
Come on, bro.
It was cool. It was like
Swag's been hasn't that been done, bro?
Yeah, I feel like that was damn near 10 years ago when that shit was actually popular.
Come on,
when we went to South by, it was big because of Odd Future.
Jesus. It wasn't my cup of tea, mate.
Yeah,
the video was cool and minimal, but I'm not big on YG anyway, and I just kind of don't know much of his music really. And that felt like the most dated that's been done song I've ever fucking heard. It's like he needed something out, and he's like, oh shit,
that'll do.
Let me get the Swag song.
Maybe
out.
It was like sitting around for a while, and he's like, yeah, fuck it, put it out.
It sounds like it for sure. Maybe 10 years.
I feel like it was maybe. I feel like it was a little rushed. No, sorry. Just more basic than he usually is. Like, I feel it's not like he's like a dude who's known for bars, but I feel like he's great over like 6 sort of West Coast beats. I really enjoyed a lot of his stuff, but that wasn't it, my G. Sean's asking, have we ever listened to...
That was not it, bro.
No. Have we ever listened to Snoh the Product? I have. She's just like a fast rapping Latina chick. I think it was down with Strange Music. You know Snoh the Product?
Huh. No, I did not.
No.
On Strange Music?
I think it was either Strange Music, but she's one of those... Yeah, I think it was Strange. She's super fast, rapidy rap. pretty girl,
Rappity
but not
raps.
slew them. So she's like looks good and can actually and got serious bars. Like she could like one of those like Mexican girls with the eye thing. What do they call it? The black eye makeup. A lot. She
Contacts.
has that. No, the wings, the cat eye.
Oh.
What are they called? The thing.
Oh, I see.
Tiffo, no.
Amy
Eyeliner?
Winehouse fucking
Eyeliner. Yeah,
wings.
that shit.
Wings.
Eyeliner, I think it's called. I don't know. I'm a
Yeah.
fucking guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's cool. I like her. I don't love her music though. I think she can rap. I think it's like you put her on a good song. She just never. I feel like she kind of got overlooked. She was like one of the definitely should be mentioned more as far as one of the top tier quality of MCs as far as like bar wise and what she can actually do. She definitely gets fun.
Nice.
Still going. Bunch more singles still. This one I didn't hear it. I don't know if you did. Emeli Sandé, who was big
No,
years
I
ago.
didn't catch that one.
I saw it was out. I couldn't find it. I saw it in.
Pretty sure I skipped it on purpose. I'm kidding.
Okay.
No, I just didn't get to that one, and I was just about to log in, and I was like, nope.
Okay. Is it out, Dan? That single called "I'll Get There"? Is there like?
I'll get
Yeah, that's the thing. And I was like, I saw it somewhere that was promoting it, and it wasn't on Spotify. Like her profile is not on Spotify.
there.
So I really found that extremely strange. Like none of her music was on there. So I don't know what happened there. I didn't really get time to sort of look into it and to see like what happened.
The lyrics are on Genius. But
The lyrics are on Genius. Okay.
I
Well,
can't find it on the SoundCloud.
yeah.
I'll check it later.
Okay. Let's see if it says. Like, I wonder why she's not on Spotify. I thought that was just mad strange because she had a big album. When Tiff and I were moving to Montreal, her album, I forgot what it was called. It was classic, and she's from London.
I found it, actually.
Yeah, she was big like in 2012.
She was a big artist.
Yeah, and she had some.
I haven't heard much of her recently.
No, she did a second album that was really her first album was like mostly like incredible and like some of the songs like we would get high and listen to them and almost cry together because it was just beautiful music. I forgot the name of
Love
this.
that.
I forgot the name of the fucking single man because she's not. I don't know why she's not on Spotify. It kind of pissed me off.
It's on Spotify.
It is?
Found it. Yeah, someone on Reddit found it.
Okay, so
Straight to the song.
maybe they hid the. Okay, so it is on there.
I'll get there and in brackets the other.
Does she?
song.
If you click on her name, does she go to her profile?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the hang on, does she have
it's
any?
the acute over the E.
Yeah. Did she have the albums there though? Look, because they only got popular, the 5 songs, but she keeps scrolling down.
Oh yeah. It's got
Albums are there?
albums, yeah.
What's the first album called? The one on the far right.
Our version of events.
Our version of events. That's the album. Okay, well then, if you put her name without like a Sandé with an accent aigu on the E, if you don't put that, it didn't come up, which would be mad annoying. Because I just searched her name.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you know what I probably did? I probably put Emil and not Emily because E-M, it's spelt funny. Anyway, I'm a dildo, so I missed that one. But I want to check her out just because I fucks with her. She's got a fantastic voice. And she talks mad funny. She's got like a Scottish accent and she sings beautifully. It's just really
That's
funny
what's
when
up.
you hear someone talk Scottish. Like, ooh, lassie.
Love a little Scottish accent.
Donald, where's your trousers?
Bonnie Willas.
I love it.
Bonnie Willas, so I.
No, that was the Campbelltown
Scottish.
Lock joint.
The Campbelltown Lock sort of was going.
I wish you were whiskey, I would drink you dry.
Wish you a whiskey dry. I'll drink you dry. Yeah,
Fucking
fuck
Scottish.
that.
That's your
That's so
people,
great.
bro.
It's not mine.
It's your people.
I don't know.
No, I'm
Nothing to do
pointing
with
at
me,
Dan.
mate.
It's Dan's people. You're
Oh,
right.
it's Dan's. Yeah.
I think it might be,
Your
actually.
northern neighbours.
They're alright, blokes. No one talk. I feel like
Yeah,
they
they go
talk
hard, they go
funnier
hard.
than
They-
them are the Kiwis.
They neck tinnies.
Yeah, they go hard. The Scottish people will fuck you up too. They'll fight you.
Yeah, they'll fuck you up real good.
So coming back to some
Wearing
real...
a skirt too.
Yeah, they do. They
Anyway,
do it in the
sorry.
skirt. They get
Okay.
going. Hold on. Blow it up.
They'll
Blow
do
it
it
up.
with
You
a
want to
skirt.
see where I'm packing,
Fuck
fam?
around,
You
try.
want to see? You want to see that? You want to see the glizzy?
You're gonna get a front kick and a glimpse of the jewels cut.
Woo! Damn right you will. Maybe a whiff. It's swanging in there over there. Get that
Sweet.
breeze. Woo! All right.
Swanging.
Back to some real hip hop. Your man's Jeru The
Hip-hop.
Damaja came through with a new single called Power.
Love that.
Yeah?
Have you done any sound effects this episode, dude?
No, I haven't done one.
Come on, dude. With the buttons, cunt.
I saw
Fuck,
some
do you want to give me
a-holes
the
run.
buttons next time?
Yeah, fuck,
Or
sorry.
press
I ran it
the
again.
buttons.
That one's for real hip-hop.
There you go.
Yeah,
There it
what'd
is.
you think of
Yes,
Jeru?
that was a good song.
Yeah, I liked it too.
He
He still had his old school flow though.
Song.
Power.
What was the name of the song? Power. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I loved it. It's packed with knowledge. He was just teaching mans. He's just a he's triple OG. We've been listening to him since we was or since I was a single-digit human. I'm pretty sure you had the vinyl at that point.
I do.
Maybe just 10. Anyway, very young people's.
And Rap of the Math. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
It was honestly like classic Jeru. I had, you know.
I felt the beat was sort of something a little different for him. That was a little more contemporary rather than like.
It wasn't as drony, as basic, and like because the beats he used to rap on were very, very loop based, and there was no switch ups at all. So it's just like it was a regular beat, so it was refreshing to hear him on a structured beat. So that's probably what that was. But he had a lot of like knowledge of self, and he was even telling people to hydrate in that. He's like, make sure you drink, make sure you hydrate and shit. It was actually really funny. So it's like your uncle talking to you.
I love it. When did we open for him? What year was that? I don't remember.
2014, 15.
Okay.
No, yeah, 2014 or 15. In Montreal we opened.
No, do you know what? I think it was 14 then. I think it was early 2014.
2014?
Yeah, that makes sense. Real quick, just in case I won't die out of here, but the camera's flashing, so let's just do the thumbnail real quick. So I got the quality on this side, and then we'll keep that going. Cool. Just because I don't know if it'll last to the end. All right. There we go. All we needed was a glizzy.
There it is.
Oh, shit, no, you were looking down. Let's do it again.
God dang.
God damn it.
Do it again.
Sorry, guys. You know how it goes. You gotta do this. Is why you watch lives. All right, you ready?
Yeah, mate.
All right, let's see how that one went. There you go.
Doing it? Does that work?
We look good. All right, now we can continue.
Goodness me.
The Juice WRLD LP drop, the posthumous, it's a tough word to say, posthumous album called Legends Never Die, dropped. It's not my cup of tea in any shape or form. It's hella emo, but I can tell his melodies are pretty cool. Like, I didn't fuck with him at all. I didn't even know who he was before he passed, to be honest with you. I heard the name. Yeah, I heard the name, but it's just totally out of my realm. This is like, I bet Dan, you listen to that type of shit. It's just kid music to me.
It's people of my generation.
Sneak diss him.
No, I mean, no shade. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't seem to be people over 30 listen to Juice WRLD that much.
A lot of young people listen to
it. See, Jan's 22 and he said that. He just said a lot of young people listen to Juice WRLD. If a 22-year-old saying that shit. A lot of young
people. Yo.
Yes, Sean's like, gotta get the thumbnail down right.
Age now, is it?
Right? 22, that's over. You're done for.
22 is the new 30, right?
22 is the new 45.
30, you might as well retire.
Right? 30. Retire. Kill yourself. I'm joking. Don't kill yourself. Please don't. Forgot it's public.
Hey, relax.
Yeah, but I listened to the album today. It's cool. It kind of sounds like one long song with similar-ish melodies. If you're a fan, you'll love it. I certainly was not, but he seemed to be a cool guy. Everyone spoke really highly of him. He features. This is an interesting thing. Cam, our friend Cam in Australia, put this onto this dude. His name's the Kid Leroy, and he's from like Sydney, and he's on the album. So he does like a fake accent when he raps, and but he doesn't rap. He sings. He sings like Juice WRLD. And this guy's got. I went to his account. He doesn't even have an album. He's got like 5.
So he sings like Mercy Higgins.
No.
Like
he sings. No.
Okay.
He sings like he sounds like he could be from the States. Like people, we have never talked about that shit on the podcast about us. We'll get into it one day. But this dude does it, but he does it with auto tune. So he's just doing singing, but he's just good at melody. So he was signed to Juice WRLD's label. So Cam put me up to him.
Gotcha. Sorry.
So he was on it as well. Sean is just saying he rates Juice and he's 34. So maybe it's just way too much into real hip hop.
Hip hop.
And Dan's too old too. Dan's too old. I'll give him an air horn for that.
Air horn it up.
Yeah, 22, mate. If you're 22, you're too old for Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
But yeah, respect. I think it's dope that give people a bit more music. I know there were a lot of leaks. My friend Cam put together. I think it was like 22 full albums, and he even made covers for them. I swear to God, we need to give him something else to do. He went and just compiles them all, and he said he'd heard all of them, but he hears them all in their earlier things. I don't know why. I guess they got shitty studio people leaking all this stuff, which is kind of whack.
How does it happen so frequently? Like, what the fuck? Are people getting paid to like leak that? That's like not. I don't Drake shit get leaks. Like, who's working for Mans?
I guess they engineered leaves the studio with a drive, and then uploads them, and they put them up. There's this whole I'm gonna say world. What's the word? Just like subculture of people who put up leaks on. It's not even Reddit. I think it's Discord, and then they actually sell them. And people do group buys where they go, okay, we're gonna put 6 songs full CD quality from the Yandi album that Kanye scrapped, and then someone will buy it, and then if they're generous enough, they'll just put it out for free on the internet.
They'll keep it.
So
right,
it is some sort
Damn.
of people getting scammed, but
That's some shit.
So I think that's why it's happening.
Okay.
Sean is saying, I said maybe, just give people a chance, but if it's trash, I won't even give it a listen. So that's fair.
That's fair.
So yeah, speaking of that, Kanye West, who's been a victim of a lot of leaks, he dropped that new single called Donda, which the video that
He's a king of leaks.
yeah, he right. So there's the songs. I couldn't find it on any streaming, so I don't know if it's dropped, or if we just put it out on a Twitter 2-minute 20 Twitter video. I didn't really look that hard. Maybe it's on YouTube or something. But he had it starts with his mum reciting KRS-One lyrics and then goes into the song itself, and it's him rapping.
Is that what that is? Cool,
And
cool.
I don't know, how long does it go for, Dan? That you found the video?
I don't even know if this is the official one, but it's a 2-minute 20 video.
2-minute 20 video, which means that's all he put out. That's probably what he put on Twitter.
Yeah.
So it sounded pretty cool, and it would have been his mother's birthday today, which is why he released it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was sweet in and of itself, even if it's in the midst of a bipolar episode where he's fronting like he is running for president. You know, there was that one. So it was interesting.
Yep.
I don't know if that's just a thing, or if he's doing that God's Country album still, or what the deal is, but
Yeah.
that was from that, and I'm always curious to see how that goes. But shouts to him. And the last thing you put up here, the Tiny Desk.
Yeah, I saw it as I was, getting geared up. It went for too long. I didn't have time to watch it before we were going to have our pre-production. And so, yeah, I saw it on the YouTuber was recommending Tiny Desk concert from Roddy Ricch. I thought it was very interesting. Hopefully, he does it like the T-Pain one and sings it like without any autotune.
Yes.
That'd be sick.
I wonder if
And
he can
hopefully
sing.
he can actually sing.
Yeah, it's actually always
Yeah.
fascinating to find out whether people who use autotune
If he
exclusively.
does write his actual lyrics, then I think he's good.
Okay.
But if he doesn't write his own shit and he can't sing, then it's going to be like, So I'm interested to see that. Probably going to watch it while I have some dinner after this, mate.
I got a feeling
that
he
was
does.
something I wanted to just let people know that it was
Yeah.
out there. And if anyone doesn't even know what Tiny Desk is, this is a company called NPR. I'm pretty sure it's in Washington, and they are just a label, and they have Tiny Desk episodes where they film artists in their actual office, and they set up instrumentation and all sorts of stuff around a tiny desk, which is someone's actual workspace. And over the years, they add shit to the background and the office, and it's sort of a fun thing. So
Yeah,
Tiny
it's pretty
Desk
cool.
is where it's at.
And that, was it Tiny Desk from home, or they went back to the office? From what you
I'm
could tell.
pretty sure it's a Tiny Desk at home, but
Okay.
I'm just saying in general, if people don't know what Tiny Desk is,
Gotcha.
there's enough of them, and it's really, really fun.
Yeah, it's cool, and I guess they've got people to do it from home now as well, just to keep it going. I saw Black Thought did one, and Benny Butcher did one we talked about before, which was dope.
Yeah, last week we talked about Kirby, Lucky Daye.
Yeah,
and,
we did.
a bunch of
Yeah.
other
Did you
cool
see
ones
the
too,
Benny one? The way
yeah.
they edited it, it was very weird. Did you notice
Yeah,
that?
they did. It's like they recorded the hook separate and spliced the video in like you would record a rap verse in Pro Tools.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
the same thing the way they recorded the video.
Exactly. It's like he did the hook one time, and then they brought it
And he
back
had
to
the
the same
features
video.
come in.
Yeah, and the features came in,
But
and
it wasn't actually like the vocals that he was recording in the room weren't the ones you were hearing in the audio from the actual speakers. He was just mouthing that shit. He was actually rapping it, but they weren't using that audio. It was the actual song playing. So he might as well have just been fucking ghost performing like people do. Like when I saw Joe Budden in Toronto at Opera House, he had his fucking songs playing.
Well, he always
It's like,
does that.
bro.
It's so bad. I think was I at that show
Yeah,
too? I
I
think
know,
I was there too.
but
Yeah, I
also-
was there for that one. And Grouch was opening.
Yeah, and
I remember
he
that.
didn't rap the diss verse to Prodigy on that Blood on the Wall song because Prodigy they squashed that beef. This is before he died too, and he didn't rap that verse and everyone was booing him. Remember that shit?
No,
Anyway, that was a
I
big
do know-
moment
I do
at
know
that
that.
concert for me. Anyway,
Yeah, I remember going
Joe
to it.
Budden
now
was
you mention
rapping over his lyrics, and that's not what we do.
No, we don't
as
do that.
MCs,
If you
so
rap over your
boo.
own, it's okay to have like backups in your show mix, but have a show mix. Rappers, if you're rapping, have
Not
a
your
fucking show
verses,
mix.
not your verses.
Don't rap over your damn verses. It's so whack. It's no one wants to hear
Yeah,
that,
mate.
right? Sean is saying Tiny Desk is Liddy. Mac Miller was one of my favorite artists to ever go in there. Yes, if you fuck with Mac, and I was never a fan, but I very much respect that. I know his was like super emotional and like super rock,
Facts.
super popular. So that's pretty much what we had this week. That's nice. Got us right to time.
There you go. Hour
Bloody
20.
beautiful.
Bang it in.
Mate, I love it. So, look, I'm going to be honest. The GarageBand stopped recording very much at the beginning. I don't know what's going to happen. It's still going, but
That's okay.
all the blue
mine,
stuff
mine's
is
going,
gone.
but
So.
you've also got the video too.
I got mine here.
Okay.
It's just
Well,
Dan won't be on the audio so much. But actually, mine might have picked him
Oh,
up.
I see.
Mine might have picked because mine
Probably will.
mine's
It's a good
working.
field mic, so
Yeah, this one is pretty
Should
good.
be
So it usually does
apples,
pick
mate.
it up. So
It'll be
you'll
apples.
come up through here, hopefully. Either way, but that's why I was repeating what you were saying. I didn't want to fuck up the game.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
So I don't know why we have to figure that out. Dan, I don't know if people can hear you, but where can everybody find you online?
Me at Dan Johnson 1, literally Insta and Twitter. That's pretty much where I operate.
That's it?
That's it.
The ladies want to know, are you single?
No. That's a short answer.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
You know, it's a different area code though, a different country, right?
Different country, same rules, different country.
Same rules, different country. I like this. See, that was a
Swag.
test because I have been dating Dan's cousin for 9 years, so that was a good test. Because I would never encourage any fuckery.
that's a good test.
You know what I mean?
Mine's passed.
Loyalty is what the fuck it is, you know? Nosh, where can everyone find you online?
At Notion Baby on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. At Illnote Studios on Instagram, Facebook, and illnotestudios.com on the interwebs.
And the deal still going?
Deal's still going. Any artist with a Black Lives Matter song, any black artist that wants to get something done, if they have a song ready, we can get that. If they have, I can get some production for you. If you have a song ready to go and you need mixing, I can mix it for you. If you have a song that's mixed, I can master it for you. So any of the services that I do, offering that and still ready to go. So holla at your boy. Hey.
Yes. Tiff says, why are you trying to expose mans online? And hashtag loyalty. I was testing him. I wasn't exposing. Mans was testing
definitely
mans,
was a
you know?
test.
And he passed. So I knew he would pass because his mans is low, you know? We don't fuck with people who ain't low.
OG still.
So you guys can follow me at CEEFOR on Twitter and Instagram, at CEETMF on Facebook, and at CTMF.com. You can check out at The Movement Fam everywhere. It's all social media and, of course, on YouTube if you're watching right now. Guys, so if you enjoyed the podcast, mate, smash a thumbs up, hit subscribe below, hit the notification bell. Ding me up, ding me, there you go. So you know when the new drops. Follow us on social media at The Movement Fam, as I just fucking said. I got to get in my habit of getting this right. Yeah, man, check it out. We go live every Monday at 8 p.m. For the foreseeable future. I don't think quarantine's ending anytime soon. Even if it does, we're still going to do it because we dug out like that. We'll be back
out here
next week. The audio should be out tomorrow. Subscribe, and also, yeah, if you guys are listening to the audio, it helps us a lot if you can rate, review, and subscribe, particularly on Apple Podcasts, and follow on Spotify. It just helps a lot. You know, trying to get out here with the numbers. We hit some charts so far. I think it was the music commentary charts in Canada, which we were super stoked
music
about.
Commentary? Nice.
Yeah, that's what we got on, which I was pretty amped about. So, yeah, just want to keep that going. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for tuning in every week. Shouts to everyone coming through and commenting. Rochelle and Sean, Tiff. I can't remember if there's anybody else, but appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next week. I forgot to put a music video. My bad. Doesn't matter. We'll be back again soon.
Okay. All right.
Let me play us out. What's
Be
the fucking
safe, y'all.
thing? Peace.
Peace.
Hey.